She called me again last night. Same voice. Same panic. Same situation she's been in a dozen times before. I need help with rent. I'm short again. And for a moment, I almost said yes out of habit. That's how it used to go with my younger sister. 24. I'd send the money. She'd calm down. Things would be fine for a few weeks. And then the cycle would repeat. But this time, I didn't send anything. Because this time, I knew where the money was actually going. And that changed everything. My sister has always struggled with money. But not in a simple bad luck way. It's more like she never built stability at all. She'll quit a job suddenly, take a loan she can't manage, spend freely for a bit, and then call me crying like the world is ending. Over the past year and a half, I've stepped in more times than I can count. Sometimes it was small transfers. Sometimes it was almost full rent. Sometimes it was groceries, medication, or emergency bills she said she couldn't handle. And every time, there was pressure from my mom too. She's the youngest. She's struggling. She just needs help getting back on her feet. So I helped because it felt like the right thing to do until it didn't. About 2 weeks ago, one of my friends happened to see her near a shopping center arcade. At first, he wasn't even sure it was her because the day before, she had called me saying she didn't have rent money again. Said her landlord was already getting impatient. Said she was completely stuck. But according to my friend, she wasn't in distress at all. She was sitting at a slot machine, playing for almost an hour. Not looking for help. Not looking stressed, just there. He walked up to say hi, thinking maybe something was off. That maybe she was just killing time. But the moment he mentioned anything about money or her situation, her attitude changed instantly. She shut him down, told him to mind his own business, and then said something that stuck with me when he told me later, "Don't tell my sister." That's when everything in my head shifted, because why would she say that? Unless she knew it wouldn't look good? My friend didn't wait. He told me everything, and I didn't react loudly. I just sat with it. Then I called her. Straight. No build up. No emotional cushioning. Just, are you gambling? Is that where the money I send you is going? The silence on the other end told me more than her words did. Then she snapped. She said I was insane, that I was spying on her, that I was controlling her through my friends, that she was an adult and could do whatever she wanted, but she never actually answered the question. Not once. Not directly. And that was the moment something in me stopped bending, because it wasn't just about one bad decision. It was about a pattern finally becoming impossible to ignore. After that call, I made a decision. I told her I wouldn't be sending cash anymore. Not directly. If she needed help, I would pay for things myself. Groceries, bills, I could verify. Rent paid straight to the landlord, or I'd help her find stable work. But I was done transferring money into an account I couldn't track. She didn't take it well. Neither did my mom. Now, the pressure has shifted. My phone rings constantly. Messages about eviction, warnings that she'll be homeless, accusations that I'm abandoning family when she needs me most. And I won't lie, it gets to me. Because right now, she's behind on rent. Her landlord has already said she needs to pay by the end of the week or move out. And I know exactly where that leads. If she gets evicted, she'll end up at my mom's place, and those two together never last more than a couple of days before everything explodes again. So I'm stuck in the middle of that outcome too. But the hardest part isn't even the pressure. It's the doubt. Because I keep thinking back over the last year and a half, all the times I worked extra hours, all the times I cut back on my own life to help her, all the times I believed I was helping her survive, while she might have been sitting in an arcade blowing through it. That feeling is hard to shake. Like I was responsible for something I never actually controlled. And now that I've stopped, everything is falling apart in a way that somehow still lands on me. But I keep coming back to one thought. If I keep giving her money directly, nothing changes. It just resets the cycle, maybe temporarily stabilizes it, but doesn't fix it. So I'm not sending cash anymore, even if it makes me the bad guy in everyone's eyes, even if my mom doesn't agree, even if my sister is angry, because at some point, helping stops being help when it quietly keeps the problem alive. Still, I feel guilty because I can see both sides. I can see a sister who might be struggling with something deeper than she admits, and I can see myself being used while trying to do the right thing, and I don't fully know which one hurts more. So now I'm asking the same question I've been avoiding. Am I the one in the wrong for stopping?